Now for today's quick shot of Sips, Suds, and Smokes.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Suds podcast episode where everything good in life is worth discussing and drinking. I'm your hostess, good old gal Julieanna, and with me today is good old boy Dave. So, good old boy Dave and I thought we'd venture outside today.
Something we rarely do.
And if you're going to be outside, you need to take precautions.
Well, it's dangerous out there. You know, there's bugs and trees and
sunlight,
sticks and
rocks,
all kinds of stuff that could hurt you.
Water, no less.
Oh, water, nature.
Oh, yes. God bless. Yes,
it's scary.
It's
scary.
It's very scary. So we have to have precautions and take precautions and bring things with us to survive.
We needed a survival kit, is what it was.
We did. Hold on, let me bring it over. Okay, wow. So
it's heavy, everybody. It's pretty heavy.
It's really heavy, but it's green, my favorite color, so it's perfect for us. Today we're going to be talking about a really cool survival kit, and the survival kit is from Terrapin Beer Company. Yay. It's their IPA survival kit.
That's the best kind.
It is. Now, for those of you that don't know, Terrapin Beer Company is a brewery that started in 2002 in Athens, Georgia. Yay! And they actually have a decent amount of distribution right now. But before we get to that and Terrapin Beer Company, a little word from our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by men's wellness products from Hims, a one-stop shop for hair loss, sexual wellness, and skincare. FDA approved and no awkward doctor's office visit. Check them out at forhims.com/SipCD. That's FORHIMS.com/SipCD.
So let's crack open the box here.
That's me cracking the box open.
Wow, that's a good sound effect there, Dave.
I'm a professional. You
are. So what's in the box, Dave?
So the beers we'll be discussing today from Terrapin Beer Company are RecreationAle Session IPA, High Five California Style IPA, Hopsecutioner American IPA, and Luau Krunkles, a passion fruit orange guava IPA inspired by the spirit of Hawaii. This is actually the one that is exclusive to this box. And so in every iteration of the IPA survival kit, Terrapin will put in their three mainstays, but then they'll add something extra that you can only get in the box. So it's actually pretty cool.
A little something. A
little something extra for you.
Mm-hmm.
So today we'll be rating and discussing these beers and rating them from 1 to 5, with 1 being bleh and 5 being awesome, like me. Like me.
We're going to have to work on that. Okay.
All right. We'll cut that part
out. All right. So let's go outside, and you got to have a beer to get started, right?
Sure.
So I would say the first beer to go with is a good session IPA, wouldn't you say?
Well, you don't want to blow it out right away. You got to ease into it.
All right. So let's ease into this survival kit. We're going to start off with the RecreationAle Ale. RecreationAle Ale?
RecreationAle.
I like that a lot.
Wow.
Okay.
You like that too much.
So this is, 4.7%. Not a bad little session IPA, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you feel about session IPAs?
Well, I think sometimes people overuse that term session, and they just want to take one of their mainstay beers, and sorry, I'm being handed a beer, and just water it down, make a lighter version of it, and call it a session beer, and then it ends up not being that good. So I'm really happy with this one because I feel like they built this from the ground up and wanted to make a session IPA because it's well balanced, it's got nice hoppiness, it's very lightly flavored, and it's not a palate wrecker.
Oh God, no. This to me is absolutely perfect. It's got just enough backbone, so you're not just tasting hops and water, and it's a nice selection of hops. And if I may point out, Terrapin, they know their hops. I mean, they are hoppy people.
They like stuff that are that's similar to hops too, from what I hear. But I mean, I'm not judging.
Dude, this is Athens. It's like a college town. Of course, there may be other forms of hops in the area.
Sure, hop-like aromas.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will say, like, if you're looking for a full-bodied, full-flavored IPA, this is not a beer for you. This is a by the pool, out in the yard, easy drinking, lightly flavored IPA.
On the canoe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Tip a canoe.
Yeah. Well, that comes later, after you drink some more.
And fall out.
Yeah. So I dig this. What do you think we're going to rate this?
I think we're going to give the RecreationAle a Suds rating of 3.
Nice. Okay, so now we've been outside for a little bit, and
I'm sweating.
Dude, I'm starting to burn.
Oh, she's blistering everyone.
I'm blistering, yeah.
She's very delicate.
So I'm going to need something a little stronger.
Okay. Well, you got me.
No, actually, I got a high five IPA.
All right. High five.
Yeah, so this one is 5.9%, and this is dry hopped as well as hopped.
Sure. Like, yeah.
And of note, this one is a West Coast IPA.
Right. So it's kind of flamboyant and annoying, and
it's not flamboyant, though it does have this nice shade of orange on the can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Well,
you like it? You got it in your hand.
I
Taste
know.
it and see what you think. Come on, dude.
That is nice.
Puff, puff, give.
It's definitely West Coasty in taste. It's very hoppy, but it's not too astringent. For me, it's like the right kind of West Coast.
Well, and it's got you can get a little bit of the caramel, so you get a balance of the malt a little bit, even though there is a very big hop presence.
Yeah.
This one, to me, though, is not as bitter as a lot of West Coast IPAs.
No, and I think that's why I like it.
It's about right. It's a southeastern West Coast IPA.
Yeah, South Coast. Was that Baja?
Maybe, or I don't know,
Tijuana? Will it go that far?
Maybe.
Okay.
You get a lot of stuff in Tijuana.
I guess you're
Got
right.
some underwear there.
That you found on the side of the road?
I know. There's a story, but I can't tell it on this.
There's always a story.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think for a West Coast IPA, I think it's a little softer than some, would you say?
Yeah.
I hate to use that word soft, but
I don't think that's a bad thing.
No.
Like if you're looking for a hot bomb, if you're one of the hardcore West Coast IPA person, this may not be hoppy enough for you, but I think it's about right.
yeah, I do too. I think it's decent. And what are we gonna call that there, burpee?
I'm gonna call that a Suds rating of 3. Ow, that hurt.
Did it?
A little bit.
Oh, well, sorry.
Well, we're out here in the outdoors, so we have to, you have to endure some pain.
Pain, yes. And you have to brave the elements.
Yes, the heat of the sun and the chill of the wind and the rain and...
Dude, it's not raining. It's like sunny.
Oh, I was trying to paint a picture verbally for the audience. But thanks for kind of blowing that up.
Dude, I think they know what the outdoors is like.
But not our outdoors.
Unless they live in our area, then they'll know our outdoors.
Maybe. They could be watching us right now.
They could be. Yeah, maybe they need to come over.
Maybe. Come on over, everybody. We got beer.
Yes, we got lots of beer. We'll be right back with some more beer from Terrapin Beer Company.
Guys, 2018 is here, and we're not getting any younger. Let's make it the year of the better you. Getting older happens to all of us. Maybe like about 40% of all men over 40, you're starting to suffer symptoms of erectile dysfunction. It's okay. There's nothing to fear. 4hims.com is here. Here's what you need to know about Hims. These are not snake oil herbal supplements. Hims has licensed physicians who consult with you directly and discreetly online. That's right, no in-person visit required. They prescribe generic versions of FDA-approved name-brand medications, including some little sky blue colored pills just coming off patent. Medications are shipped directly to you for a fraction of what it would cost elsewhere. Let's put all that together. Licensed physicians, FDA-approved medication, discreet consultation and delivery, plus big savings. You now have officially zero excuses to live with erectile dysfunction. So, just get off your butt and do something. Well, all right, not literally. Just go to forhims.com/sipcd. Use that link just for our listeners, and you'll get to try Hims for a month today for just $5. We'll get you started for just $5 while supplies last. See the website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. So go to forhims.com/sipcd. That's forhims.com/sipcd.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, everyone.
We're hanging out on the patio.
In the yard.
In the yard.
The great outdoors.
Great outdoors.
It's pretty great out here.
Well, it's great because we got some beer.
Do you think they call it the great outdoors because they really like it or because it's really big?
Probably because it's big.
So they don't like it.
No. Well, some people like it too.
Yeah.
Not
I like
everyone.
the indoors.
You like the indoors?
Yeah.
You like a controlled environment?
Shorter walk to the beer fridge.
Well, what if you're sitting and the beer's right in front of you outside? And that's right there.
Well, it could be getting hot, though. You gotta have a cooler.
If you got
Come on, buddy.
If you got an ice chest, then you're set, right?
Yeah, yes. Ice chest, that's a weird term. Why don't you just say cooler? Ice chest, that's like, are we in the 1910s or something?
Whatever,
Oh,
dude.
it's very strange.
You just don't like my northern analogies.
I don't.
All right, so it's getting kind of hot.
It is hot out here.
I need another beer.
All right.
What are we going to talk about now?
Let's talk about Hopsecutioner.
Ooh, the Hopsecutioner.
It's got 6 hops in it.
It has at least 6 hops
I
in
tasted all 6.
Did you taste all 6?
Yeah. I can't name them all, but I can taste them.
I think there's more than 6, dude.
There's like, is Amarillo in it?
Yes, Amarillo's in it.
Simcoe in it?
There's Simcoe.
Cascade?
There is Cascade.
3 for 3.
Keep going.
Centennial?
No. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
It was tough.
I wanted to throw
It
you
was
off.
tough.
I wanted to throw you off.
So that's 4. Mosaic?
No.
There's not Mosaic.
No.
Sorry.
You would know if there was Mosaic.
No, I was hoping. I always hope
No.
there's Mosaic. Galaxy? I'm just going to stop.
Yeah, you might. Simcoe.
I said that.
Warrior.
Did not say that.
Citra.
Maybe I said that.
Chinook.
Did not say that.
Centennial.
Said that.
Amarillo.
Yeah, I said that one.
Cascade.
Yeah, I said that one.
Yeah. And there's
So
some
the
dry hop.
Chinook and Warrior got me.
So there's some dry hoppage
Jerks.
going on this too. Now, this is one of the flagships of Terrapin Beer Company,
Yeah,
right?
one of the ones they're most known for.
Yeah.
Which I think is the definition of flagship. So I basically just said what you said. Sorry.
You're stunning.
I know.
Just absolutely stunning.
It's all in the underwear.
Okay, so do you think this is a good flagship?
As far as flagships go, I mean, if you like flags and ships.
How about flagship beer?
Well, let me try it again.
Okay.
You've been hoarding it over there for a while.
It's me. I'm a hoarder of the beer.
Well, what do you think of it while I'm drinking it?
I like it a lot. And the reason why I like it is I love the combination of hops, and I like a piney, resiny kind of IPA myself.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of the great outdoors.
It does. This is a very... it's been a while since we've had Hopsecutioner, and I really forgotten how much I enjoy this beer. It's like you said, I'm not as huge into the piney resiny all the time, but when I have it like this, I think it blends well with the citrus and floral characteristics of the other hops, and it's all very well balanced.
Yeah.
And I think to me that's the big hallmark of a great flagship beer. Would you say this was like 7.1 or?
I don't know if I did, but it's 7.3%.
7.3. Oh, that extra 0.2. That's one. And that got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like this beer a lot. I think it's it's a really quaffable beer as far as IPAs go.
Yeah, and for being kind of up there in the upper echelons of an IPA,
it's big. It's big, but it doesn't blow you up, And again, it's not a palate wrecker either.
No,
like I feel like I could. I know there's a pretty high IBU on this beer, but I don't feel that. Like I don't feel like it's sitting on my tongue or anything like that. Like I still have full flavor impact.
Yes, and if this is going to be in a survival kit, I think this is a perfect beer for a survival kit because
my palate is surviving.
It's getting better.
It's getting better and better.
Yeah, it is.
Getting better. I love it.
So now, we've gone super hoppy.
Super hoppy.
I need something a little different now.
Well, we probably should talk about what we rated this beer first, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what are we calling this beer?
We're going to call it a Suds rating of 4.
Yes.
Good job, Hopsecutioner.
Yeah, really. No doubt.
You killed it. See what I did there?
Okay. Moving on. Okay, so now I want something different because
That's
the Hopsert... Beer-wise, dude.
Oh.
Beer-wise. So, we've had some hoppy stuff. We've had some Sessioney stuff. And so now let's, kind of go into something funky.
Let's get fruity.
Exactly. Let's get fruity. Yes. And so, for this fruit, other than Dave sitting next to me, is the Luau Krunkles. I like the name of that.
Yeah.
So this one's got passion fruit.
Luau Krunkles. Isn't that what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's name was? Oh, wait, that was Luau Cinder. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a whole different...
Sorry.
Yeah, nice try,
Had to sneak that one in there.
Nice try, but no. Okay, this one is 6.5%, so not as high as the Hopsecutioner. A little softer, a little sweeter, a little nicer, kinder, gentler, whatever. And
it's like Hawaii, probably.
Well, this is kind of like Hawaii. It's very chill to me, isn't it?
Yes.
So what do you think about this in comparison to what we've been trying in the survival box?
Whole different game. I mean, this is a big step away from the other beers. The hops are definitely there. I mean, you definitely get them, and there's a buttload of hops in there, by the way. But the fruits are what take the center stage on this one. The passion fruit, the orange, and the guava. It's very fruit flavor forward. So I would call this a fruit IPA, I guess. Almost more of a fruit beer than an IPA, but it's very good.
Oh, to me, I wish all fruited beers kind of tasted like this because it's not overwhelming. You know what I mean? Like, it's not thick and chewy.
It's fruit forward, but it's not in your face. It's like well done.
Yeah, I get a little wary when I hear of fruit beers because I think that they just dumped a lot of pulp and juice, and you're really not getting any beer-ishness out of it. You're just getting the fruit.
Yeah.
But I like this because you can taste the hops in it as well, and the malty backbone.
They complement each other, I think.
Yeah, they do. Now, do you feel like you're in Hawaii when you're drinking this?
Well, the coconut bra I'm wearing right now helps a little bit, but this grass skirt is riding up.
Okay.
So maybe I've said too much.
I think you might have said a little too much.
Perhaps we should just rate this beer.
Yeah, maybe we better rate this beer.
So the Luau Krunkles, we're going to give a Suds rating of 4.
So, overall, what do you think of this survival kit?
I think it's probably kept us alive, and I appreciate it, Terrapin. Thank you very much. I'd say this is definitely something people should try out.
Oh, totally. I think it's a good blend, a good mix of styles, and I think something for everyone on your next trip to the great outdoors.
Every level of IPA lover.
IPA lover. For an outdoor lover?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Okay.
All right.
I wonder if the Terrapins enjoy drinking this.
I don't have an answer for that.
So I think that does that for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and you can catch more episodes online, including our weekly, regular, weekly show. I'd like to thank my hosts for joining me today, good old boy Dave.
You can't keep me cooped up in here, okay?
Yeah, we'll see you guys. Keep on chuggling, and see you next time.
This has been a One Tan Hand production of Sips, Suds, and Smokes, a program devoted to the appreciation of some of the finer slices of life. From the Dude in the Basement Studios, your hosts, the Good Old Boys, will see you all next time.